has already started.
I know, but she's not responding.
I'm here. Hello? Concert started. Need tickets.
Pa, can't you just call the seller?
I don't have her phone number.
Pa!
Wait, let me think.
At least you didn't pay for the tickets.
Actually, I've already paid.
You paid her already?
There was an early bird discount.
Going to start. You coming? No tickets cannot go in.
She's not replying.
Pa, I think you've been conned. We need to make a police report now. Sir.
I've noticed in the last couple of days, there's been an upward trend of cases involving fraudulent listing of concert tickets. The reports all have to do with a seller on Carousel with a username of Osterus99. Osterus99 will claim to have hard-to-find or sold-out concert tickets for sale at a much lower price than other secondary markets or auction sites. Once the buyer has paid, Osterus99 goes MIA.
Looking at ammo, it's possible that Ascertain may be responsible for other types of scams as well, not just selling fake concert tickets.
Sir, I suggest we dig into Osterus99's online activities to see if we can find any evidence of her involved in anything else illegal, not necessarily with the same username.
Good idea. I have a gut feel that this may just be the tip of the iceberg.
Preliminary investigation shows that there are 43 more cases linked to Osterus99's account, including the 4 you surfaced earlier. Now, in some cases, the same carousel account was used to perpetuate the scam. However, in other cases, these other usernames came up.
In these other cases, similar MO and common key phrases were used. But in all of the cases surfaced, the same DBS bank account number was cited.
We need to do a swift freezing of our suspect's bank account to prevent the culprit from scamming any more victims.
Yep, I'll do it right after this meeting.
It seems that the same handphone number has been used for all the transactions. I'll speak to the telcos. Eric, head to Carousel and speak to our point of contact. See if you can get a lead from there.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the suspect account?
Yep, that's the one. Please freeze his account immediately.
Okay, account frozen has been done. No more transaction can be made.
Thank you. Also, send me the suspect's information and the transaction details of his account.
Okay.
Am I Eric? This is the production order I sent to you earlier. I need information on these users.
Okay, follow me. This is what the user interface looks like. I'll do a data trawl based on the information provided.
When do you think the report will be ready?
I think it will take some time for me to generate a report of all the transactions of all the users. I'll send an email once it's done.
Okay, and please suspend all these users' account.
Okay, I'll do that.
telcos have gotten back. Unfortunately, the mobile phone number was registered under a foreign national who has since left the country. Did you guys find any leads?
Yep, the DBS account was registered to Chua Ian.
Interestingly enough, Austra's 99's Carousel account was originally registered under Troyan too. However, recently, there was a name change. But the suspect made a mistake. The same email address was used as the one in the DBS account application.
I also cross-checked Chua Ian's bank transaction records with all the suspected carousel cases we surfaced.
And they matched?
Yep, in all the cases, the amounts cheated and the transaction dates given by the victims, they all match.
And guess what? I ran Troyan through our database and found prior records for cheating.
So Austra's 99 was not a woman after all.
Yep, he's been masquerading as a female in his online accounts, probably to get his victims to lower their guard.
It's time to put a stop to this. Let's pay our suspect a visit.
Username AAAABBBB, password ABAB123. Okay. Photo. Yup, this photo. Upload. Okay. How much is the shoe? The shoe. $360. Upload. Yes.
Mrs. Chua，最近你有看到你儿子吗？
安安已经不住在这里了。我上一次看到他是几个月前，他换了电话也没有告诉我。
那你知道他现在在哪里吗？
不知道，他没有跟我讲。
Mrs. Chua，如果依安有来找你的话，请通知我们。这是我的名片。
哦，好。
So the deal is on, Zah?
Yes, of course.
Your bank account number is what?
You wait first, Ken. I check and I'll tell you. Okay, my bank account number is 02934203.
Okay, transferred.
May I know what is the transaction number?
1248.
Thanks. I message you again about how to collect the tickets. Hi. I have transferred $360 for laser fire running shoes. Transaction number is 1248. Please let me know how to collect the item.
Guys, on a hunch, I checked with the DBS representative regarding Chua Yan's account. Apparently, 90% of his withdrawals in the past year has been done at one specific ATM in Admiralty. Unfortunately, the police cameras only managed to catch him for a short distance.
Hey, Carousel just emailed me. A new user has just signed up with details matching those of Ian's other Carousel accounts. This is the new account that Carousel flagged.
Ash, anything on your social media front?
Well, Chua Ian doesn't have any accounts with his Osiris99 username or any of the other usernames we detected. However, when I checked social media using the same email address he used, I hit pay dirt. Check this out.
The account is locked.
Yes.
So we can't get any information from there.
Actually, I did a little more digging. Although Chua Ian's account is private, he has been tagged in his friends' photos, and his friends' accounts are not private.
Which means we can still see the photos.
Correct. And since they love getting attention on social media, they have geotagged all their photos. And they are all at the same location. Here's the address of the geotag location.
Lucky Field shop houses. That's in the same vicinity as the ATM in Admiralty that Ian uses. Did you manage to find anything of interest on Ian's friends?
Yep, the one who appears in all the photos with Ian. His name is Denzel Sim.
We have checked, but Denzel is not our database. His registered address is not at any of the apartments in Lucky Field shop houses either.
Regardless, Lucky Field shop houses seems like our best bet right now. So, we have to check it out and find out if Denzel Sim or Ian is currently staying at any of the apartments there. Seen Denzel or Ian?
No, not yet. Guys, look. That's Ian's friend Denzel's sim.
Guys, look, upstairs.
Eric, with me. Ash, stay here in case Ian appears. Let's go. Hello, I'm Senior Investigation Officer Kristen. The man who just walked past your shop and waved at you, do you know him?
Oh, it's Denzel. I know him. He's my tenant.
So the apartment upstairs belongs to you?
Yes.
Does Denzel always come back about this time of the day?
Yeah, he always come back around 6 p.m.
What about this man? Do you know him?
Oh, he's Denzel's friend. He's staying upstairs about 1 month.
What is his name?
I don't know, but I know he's only Denzel's friend.
When was the last time you saw him?
Yesterday.
So you don't know if he's in the apartment upstairs?
No idea.
Our culprit is Chua Yi-an. He is suspected of committing more than 40 cases of e-commerce fraud. We can link his different Carousel usernames to his bank account and email address. We have frozen all his known bank and Carousel accounts. Investigations have shown that he is currently residing at a rental apartment at the Lucky Fields shophouses with his friend Denzel Sim. Denzel Sim has no priors and doesn't seem to be involved in Ian's scam. But to be safe and ensure that he doesn't tip Ian off, we have worked out the plan with the landlord, who is also the owner of the shop downstairs.
What's the plan?
The landlord will call Denzel to tell him that there seems to be water leaking into the shop from the apartment Denzel is renting. So the servicing crew will need access into Denzel's apartment to do an inspection tomorrow at 4 p.m. So Denzel will have to come home earlier from work to allow the servicing crew in. We will wait for Denzel's return. Once he's in position, we'll meet him outside the shop to get him to open the door. This way, he won't have time to alert Ian, and Ian also won't have time to dispose of any evidence.
How can you be sure that Ian will be at Denzel's apartment at the time?
That's the beauty of the plan. If Ian is in the apartment, we arrest him. If he's not in the apartment, we will text him using Denzel's phone to get him to come back immediately. Then we'll just wait for him to show up. Either way, we've got him.
Well done, team. Proceed with the plan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Suspect has been sighted. He's walking towards us.
Roger that, we've got eyes on him. Denzel Sim.
Yes.
I'm SIO Kristen. We are looking for Ian. Open the door.
Go!
Try Ian.
Yes.
I'm SIO Kristen. You're under arrest for cheating. Cuff him. Search the place and seize all electronic devices back.
Yes, ma'am.
Are these yours?
Yeah.
We can tie you to 43 cases of cheating, all through your Carousel accounts. Was your friend Denzel part of your scams as well?
No. Denzel was not part of this.
So, tell me how you did it.
All those K-pop or whatever pop fans, whenever there's a concert, they rush to buy the tickets. So I will look for those concerts that are sold out. There will always be scalpers online. They will buy many tickets, then sell it at a very high markup. So if you want to watch the concert, you must pay their high prices. So if I list the tickets at a cheaper price, then the scalpers and the fans, they'll definitely want to buy. They will come like bees to honey, thinking that they got a good deal.
Why do you have to be a woman on your Carousel accounts?
People tend to trust female sellers more. They don't ask so many questions or even lowball them. I didn't say I was a woman, I only put up a photo. They just assume I am. Yes, available.
Can pass deal? I collect tonight.
Tickets are with my friends. I can pass you on the concert day, but you must pay first.
Okay, can dear?
These buyers are so naive. Where got such good deals in the world?
Do you still have Perfect Super Kids concert tickets?
Yes, how many?
5 Go 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 Guys concert tickets.
Yes, full amount payment fully first.
Okay.
Supernova Cowboy concert ticket available?
Yes, how many?
I see that in the transactions, some of your victims have made payment to bank account that don't belong to you. Why?
Sometimes I want to buy something online, like shoes, and if they cost $360, I will get my victim to transfer the $360 to the seller.
So the deal is on, Zah?
Yes, of course.
Your bank account number is what?
You wait first, Ken. I check and I'll tell you. My bank account number is 02934203. That way, the victim pays for the shoe and I get them for free.
Chua Yi-an was convicted of cheating and sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. In the case you have just seen, the suspect cheated over 40 victims of more than $38,000 in a series of e-commerce scams involving the sale of concert tickets. Officers from the Commercial Affairs Department worked tirelessly round the clock and conducted extensive investigations to ascertain the identity of the suspect. Chua Yi-an was eventually arrested by the police and brought to justice. In June 2019, the Singapore Police Force set up the Anti-Scam Centre under the Commercial Affairs Department to focus on disrupting scammers' operations and mitigating victims' monetary losses through close collaboration with financial institutions, telecommunication companies, and digital platform owners. As of 18 May 2020, more than 5,300 bank accounts that were linked to scams were frozen, with close to 12.1 million recovered from such cases.
As Singapore's largest bank, DBS is committed to doing our part in the fight against scams. In close collaboration with the CAD, we are currently the only bank to co-locate a full-time staff with the Anti-Scam Centre, enabling us to swiftly freeze suspicious bank accounts and provide details of these accounts for timely enforcement. Previously, banks could take up to 2 months to effect such processes. By improving the efficiency of the intervention, we improve the chances of helping scam victims recover their losses. DBS will continue to work closely with the Singapore Police Force in the fight against scams.
There's been an increase in e-commerce scams involving electronic products between January to March this year. More than 530 reports have been received, with total losses amounting to $380,000.
Compared to the same period in 2019, total losses for such scams have increased by 43.9%. To avoid becoming a victim of e-commerce scams, here are some tips. Be wary of people selling items at prices that are too good to be true. Check the seller's track records by reading reviews or contacting previous customers.
If advance payments are required, use shopping platforms that only release your payment upon the receipt of the item in good order, and never share your personal details and credit card number with anyone.
So, remember to take the necessary precautions and be a savvy online shopper.
Together, we can stamp out scams. So let's take active steps to protect ourselves and our loved ones and be a scam-wise community.
If you need any advice,
please call our anti-scam helpline at 1-800-722-6688 or go to www.scamalert.sg.
We have come to the end of this episode of Crimewatch. I'm DSP Jonathan Lim. Until next time, do your part to prevent, deter, and detect crime.